Hi, everyone. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? So, before I get started, if you would be so kind as to let me know where you are tuning in from, okay, so that I can circle back around and say hello to you, wherever you may be. I am in Colorado, for those of you who don't know that, and it is a scorcher today. Now, I know it's not as hot as some other places, but it's hot for us. And I think it's about 98. It seems like it to me anyway. It's hot. So, anyway, today we're going to talk about social media, okay, and what that's all about. Social media marketing, going to get a little bit into that. And guys, this is social media. You have to be sociable, right? Have to be social, if you will, okay? That's what part of social media is, being sociable. Now, I do know a lot of people are shy and all of that. Believe me, I've been there, done that, was a shy person as well. But in order for you to evolve and to grow, you really do have to venture out just a little bit, okay? Now, what I want to do before I get started is right below here, guys. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and ask them below, and then I will answer them during this quick little chat that we're going to have, okay? So I'm going to be scrolling down just to make sure I am not. See, I already got a comment. Hey, Jackie, how are you? And Jackie is from Calgary, Canada. How nice. I know it's super cold there, though. Um, but it's still, I hear it's very, very nice. And thank you, Jackie, for hopping on, okay? So, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Again, let me know where you're tuning in from, okay? So, what exactly is social media marketing? What is that? Now, you may know, you may not know, okay? But the term social media marketing, which is like SMM, okay, refers to social media and social media networks. Now, what does the network part mean? That would be the platforms, right? Different platforms, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram. There's a lot. LinkedIn. There's a lot of different platforms. Okay, so social platforms to market your products and or services. That's exactly what social media marketing is. It is where you are presenting something to people on your business page or your personal page, which you are also using as your business page. Okay, that is exactly what that is. Now, social media marketing provides, this thing keeps popping up, so I apologize, guys. And I always need some water. It's right here. Um, Social media marketing, guys, provides a way for you to engage with your potential business partners, potential clients, okay, or your um, consumers, is what I want to say. Your potential consumers, people who are interested in what you have to offer. So, social media, if you are promoting online, promoting anything online, is super, super important. It's a way to connect with millions of people. Millions. Yes, I said millions. So the thing with social media that's different from offline is when you're promoting, and there's nothing wrong with offline because I promote some things offline as well. But the difference is online, you get to connect with so many people in so many different countries, just like Jackie here, who is from Calgary. Oh no, it's 23. Okay, so Jackie says, oh no, it's 23C here today, which is 73. Okay, that's pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice. I like it in the 70s, because it's not too hot, not too cold. You know what I mean? So to me, in the 70s is a good temperature for me. So thank you, Jackie, for sharing that. But yeah, so it's a online is a really good way to connect with millions and millions and millions of people. Okay, for your business or just if you want to connect in general, it's still social media, right? The difference with offline is no matter what state or country you are in, you are connecting with, let's say, you want to stay within 50 miles of where you live, right? So you are only connecting with that many people. Now, every state and country, they have different amounts of people, so I can't, give you a specific amount of people. It could be a million, it could be 5 million, depending on where you live, right? So, but within 50 miles, you just want to connect with those people 100 miles or 200 miles, depending on what you're doing, but it's offline, so you have to do some footwork there, right? Online, you don't. So that is the difference. Okay, I hope I explained that well enough for you. So with online marketing, the purpose is to build your engagement, build your culture, build your mission, and your tone. This right here, your tone is very important. If you raise your voice like this, then people will think, is she hard of hearing? Why is she screaming? If you talk really low like this, and then you're looking down, people are going to wonder, why is she talking so low? I can't even hear her. So your tone is very important. And that's why, honestly, with me, I'm always checking my mic because I don't want to be too loud. I don't want to be too low. It's kind of hard to know when you're talking. You just kind of hear yourself. And sometimes when I'm talking, I can hear myself. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm talking too loud. I can tell, So tone is very, very important. Also, with online analytics, guys, we have these tools on Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're promoting from. We have these tools, analytical tools, which will show you, it's going to track your success. It's going to track how many people visit you, that page. When I say visit your page. It's also going to track people's comments, if they like, if they, whatever it is, it's gonna track all of that for you. So that's under the analytics part of everything. And I'll be showing you that not today, but I'll be sharing that on a Zoom in the group here, and on the page as well, so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But today we're just talking about the basics. Okay, let me check. We're just talking about the basics. So, also, social media marketing is about solving your potential business partners or clients or whomever. It's about solving their problems. Okay, it's also about solving their problems on social media. Does that make sense? So, what do I mean by solving their problems? So, a lot of people might have a cash flow issue. Not that they're poor or don't have money, but they want more money. Maybe they want to start a business or do something like that, but they want to bring in more cash flow. Maybe they want to have several streams of income, right? A lot of people are wanting to have several streams of income now, especially with the pandemic. Yes, it was last year, but still we have some things that what if it happens again or even get even worse? So having a second stream of income could be very beneficial for all of us, right? So that would be solving someone's problem by you presenting your product, right? Your product, whatever that is, presenting that product to them. So you're going to be solving their problem on your page. In order to do that, you have to engage and connect. Does that make sense? Okay, so maybe another way to solve someone's problems might be a service. So, for instance, if someone has real bad credit issues, right, and they want to purchase a house or car or just really get an apartment, I've talked to people where they really just want to get an apartment and they can't because their credit score is too low, right? So that's providing a service to them and it's going to be solving their problems if you have, number one, a credit repair service. Number two, maybe you are a realtor and you are connected with a credit repair service so you can help them both ways. Does that make sense? So you will be solving their problem. Number three, if you have a product, so maybe you have a skincare line, okay? Maybe you have a weight loss line, weight loss product. Maybe you sell jewelry, so that would be a product. Okay, you follow me? So there's a lot of different ways of solving problems depending on what the problem is, okay? Now, another thing, social media is one of the most stress-free and profitable digital marketing platforms that we can use for free. Okay, we can use this for free, and we can also use this to increase our business visibility for free. Okay, you're not paying to use social media. All of it is free, from what I know. All of it is free. Okay, to get started, if you're not on certain platforms, Maybe you want to try those out, right? All you have to do is set up your profile. Setting up your profile, guys, on social media is so important in making a consistent income, because if your profile looks messy, people are probably not going to connect with you. They're just not, because you don't look like a professional. So when you go into a store, for instance, and if you walk in the door and it's like a mess when you walk in, what's your first thought? I'm not going to answer that. You answer that. What is your first thought? So that's the same thing. People think the same way online. People have thoughts and they think certain things. So your visibility, your business visibility is very important. It cannot look messy. It has to be put together. And later on, not today, I'm going to be adding things into the group that's going to help you set up your social media profile. Okay? All right. Guys, let me get a little bit of water real quick. Sorry. That's why I keep a lot of water up here on my desk. I do. Okay. So, by applying the social media strategy, it's going to help you significantly, it's going to help you a lot to increase your brand recognition, which is very important. Your brand recognition is very important because you are in some type of business or you're thinking about something, right? So it's very important, guys, okay? Very. Your brand is important. One of the things I always talk about to my team is branding themselves and not the company. Because the company can go out of business, but if you're branding yourself, it doesn't matter what affiliate or what company you are with, because you're branding you, not the business. Does that make sense? So people are going to see you and not the business, right? Does that make sense? So when people have on their page, they may have, I'm not going to give names, but I see a lot of different other businesses, different businesses, and they have that as their they have that as their picture and their logo and all of that, and they don't even have themselves up there. So they are branding that business and not themselves, and that's something you don't want to do. Okay, but we're not going to get into branding today in detail, but that's just a little tip for you. And all you have to do, guys, is you just spend a little bit of time every week. That's it. Just a little time every week, maybe 30 minutes a day. That is it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to spend all day on social media unless that's something you just want to do. Okay, but you don't have to. Now, is it cost effective? Absolutely. I just said it's free. We all know it's free, right? So it's very cost effective. Now, the only way it won't be cost effective is if you decide to run ads. I haven't run any ads yet, but I am going to start experimenting with that, um, just to see. I kind of just want to check it out. But it is free because you pay your utility bill anyway, right, for electricity, and you already have a phone or laptop or whatever it is that you're using for your business. So you already have that, right? So again, it's very cost effective. It's very cost effective. Okay. And then finally, guys, the last thing would be increased traffic. Let me check for comments here. Okay. The last thing would be increased traffic. One of the other benefits of social media is that it also helps to increase your website traffic, period. Now, there's a couple different ways you're going to do that. Number one, by sharing your content on social media. That's the first thing. You have to make sure the content is what your audience is into. And there is a way to build your audience. If you're starting from this, which guess what? When we all started our page, we had this many people on it. And then it was one, and then it was five, and then it was 10, right? So it just grows over time. That's for everybody on social media. That's the way it works, okay? So when you're building your page and you're wanting to increase traffic and all of that, okay, like I say, content is very important on social media. It can break you or it can help you. So you have to be very careful about content. And we'll talk about that at a later date. Okay? You have to give users, right, your audience, a reason to click on your website. So when you're putting out your content, you have to make it exciting, share some exciting things with them so they can say, oh wow, let me go check this out, right? Whatever that is, whatever results that may be, right? You want to make sure you share that with on your in your content, if I can talk today, right? So that is very important because, like for myself, when I first started, I really didn't have like really it was like this, and then I even show before and after pictures of I showed before and after pictures of my engagement. I'm not joking. It was like 15, 10. I think I had 33 was a high. I was excited to get 33 people, you know, and now it's like 200, 300, sometimes 500. Just depends on the post and the day. I'm always trying out different things. So engagement is super, super important, and that's why your content is important. Okay. So I hope these little tips have helped you with your engagement. I hope I have helped you to understand what social media marketing is all about. And because I don't want this to be super long, I'll come back in here. We're going to talk some more about social media. This week and next week is all about social media content, just like we did email marketing, right? Finally, guys, finally, finally. Okay, I wrote it down. Here is the challenge. If you remember, I put something here asking about who's ready for a challenge, right? This is the perfect time to get social. The perfect time to get social because let me tell you something. Being quiet, it's not going to get you paid, it's not going to get you noticed or any of that. Okay? You have to come on out of that shell just a little bit. I'm going to give you a couple things you can talk about. So here's the challenge. Three videos, three videos on the in the group or on the page. Three videos on the social media page or on in the social media group. Okay? Three. Now, these videos can be about anything, be positive. We don't want to hear any like horror stories. We don't really want to talk about religion, okay, or anything like that. We want to talk about something about yourself. Maybe introduce yourself can be one thing you talk about. That's one video. Just talking about yourself and how you got into your business niche if you have one. If you don't have one yet, that's okay. You can talk about maybe your family or what you do. You don't have to get into like a whole bunch of details. You could talk about your day. Something very simple. It doesn't even have to be business related. You can talk about your day. If you have kids or grandkids, a partner or husband or wife, your mother, uh, the weather. Talk about something. Talk about Facebook and what your thoughts are. Okay? Talk about your social media plans, right? What you would like to happen on your business page or your page. What would you like to happen? So there's a lot of things to talk about, okay? So three videos, and guess what you will get? Now, there's two different things. If you have a business in any niche, it doesn't matter. The winner will receive three created banners for their business for social media, of course, for your business page or your personal page. Now, those banners can be anything you like. That's something you and I will discuss so I can get an idea of what you want, and they will be created for you. Three. So that's three free things. Let me tell you something. I charge for those. I charge for banners and stuff. So you will get them free, and they will be nice, okay? They will be probably curiosity banners. That's usually the best banners to use. But it doesn't have to be. But I'm just saying, okay? So again, the winner will be announced on Sunday, and that's what you will get. That's one thing you will get. It's one or the other. You can get the three business banners, or you can have a 30-minute consult with me about more social media marketing and a strategy. It's more like a strategy call. You can have that, okay? I usually charge for that as well. So you can have that for free as well, okay? Let me know what you want. The winner will be announced on Sunday afternoon. And that's it, guys. It's super, super easy to do. Get up there and just talk, okay? All right, guys. I will see you next time. You enjoy the rest of your day and take it easy.